Have you ever noticed something about training arcs in movies or anime? No one claps, there's no audience cheering you on during the montage. It's just you, the sweat, the repetition, and the silence. It's the hero waking up before dawn, running until their lungs burn, practicing the same move 1,000 times until it becomes muscle memory. It's boring, it's painful, and it's completely necessary. This is the training arc philosophy, and it applies to our lives more than we realize. We live in a world that glorifies the finish line. We see the victory, the promotion, the successful launch, the picture-perfect relationship. We see the highlight reel. What we don't see are the thousands of hours of unseen effort that made it all possible. The lonely night studying, the failed attempts, the frustrating plateaus, the quiet dedication when no one is watching. That's your training arc. It's the period in your life where it feels like you're running in place. You're putting in the work day in and day out, but the results aren't showing up yet. Your friends are out having fun, and you're at home honing your craft. You're learning a new skill, and it feels impossibly difficult. You're trying to build a business, and every door seems to shut in your face. It can feel isolating, and you might start to wonder, is any of this even worth it? The answer is yes, every single moment of it is worth it. Because in that silence, in that repetition, you are building something invisible. You are forging resilience, you are developing discipline. You are accumulating knowledge and strength that no one can see, but that will become the very foundation of your future success. Think of it like a bamboo tree. For the first few years, you see nothing above the ground, it's just a tiny shoot. But beneath the surface, it's building a massive, intricate root system. And then, when the time is right, it shoots up, growing dozens of feet in just a few weeks. Your training arc is you building your root system. We often get discouraged because we compare our behind-the-scenes struggle with someone else's public victory. We see their success and think it came overnight, but it never does. Behind every overnight success is a training arc that probably lasted for years. J.K. Rowling was rejected by 12 publishers before Harry Potter was accepted. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. These weren't moments of failure, they were crucial parts of their training arcs. They were the moments that tested their resolve and forced them to dig deeper. The most dangerous thing you can do during your training arc is to quit. It's so easy to give up when you feel like your efforts are invisible. It's tempting to look for a shortcut, an easier path. But there are no shortcuts to genuine strength. The power you build during this phase is what will carry you through the real challenges later on. Imagine a critical moment in your future, a huge opportunity lands in your lap, a crisis hits that requires all of your skill and composure, or a challenge appears that would break most people. In that moment, you won't have time to prepare. You will have to rely on the strength you've already built. And suddenly, all those boring, repetitive, lonely hours will make sense. That late-night studying will give you the answer. That relentless practice will make the difficult task feel easy. That resilience you built from facing rejection will help you stand firm when others crumble. Your training arc saves you. The boring, unglamorous work you do when nothing seems to be happening is the very thing that prepares you for the moment when everything happens at once. It's the invisible power that becomes visible when it matters most. When the spotlight finally finds you, you'll be ready. Not because you got lucky, but because you were training in the dark for years. So, how do you survive your own training arc? First, you have to fall in love with the process. Don't just focus on the end goal, find joy in the small daily wins. Celebrate the fact that you showed up today, even when you didn't feel like it. Track your progress, no matter how small. Look back at where you were a month ago or a year ago and acknowledge how far you've come. This helps you see the subtle growth that's happening beneath the surface. Second, reframe the pain and the struggle. See it not as a sign that you should quit, but as a sign that you are growing. Discomfort is the price of admission for improvement. When you feel that burn, it means you're pushing your limits and expanding your capacity. Embrace it. Know that this feeling is the evidence that your training is working. Third, protect your mindset. It's your most valuable asset during this time. Surround yourself with people who understand the grind, who support your dedication even when they don't see the immediate results. Limit your exposure to things that make you feel inadequate or impatient. Unfollow the accounts that only show polished end results and instead seek out stories of the process, the struggle, and the journey. Remind yourself that your path is your own. And finally, trust the timing of your life. Your breakthrough will come, but it will come on its own schedule, not yours. Your job isn't to force the outcome. Your job is to keep training, keep showing up, keep laying one brick at a time perfectly. One day, you will look back and realize you've built a fortress. So if you feel like you're in a training arc right now, I want you to know something. You're not stuck. You're not failing. You are building, you are preparing, you are in one of the most important phases of your entire life. The world might not be clapping for you right now, but you should be clapping for yourself. Applaud your own discipline, applaud your own resilience. Because what you're doing right now in the quiet and the dark is heroic. Train when everyone is watching, and train when no one is. Train when you're motivated, and especially train when you're not. Because the day will come when the montage ends, the real fight begins, and you'll be so glad you never gave up on your training. Keep going. The world is waiting to see what you've been building. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, consider subscribing for more thoughts on growth and mindset. I'll see you in the next one.